There's no code or secret to the universe or how to live a good life. There's just no code or secret. It's like, oh, life's eternal grace is infinite. Obey natural laws to maintain existence through loving one another. Bamba, wamba, wamba. I got a girl named Rama Lama 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 Ding Dong. You guys are dumb. Okay, so you get this. So you sit there, and these fuckers are crazy. But I could kind of tell in Sierra Vista because I was like, well, you guys asked me, the lawyers, I know you're watching at the fort. Okay, you told me about the Patriot Act, and then I just had to go and peruse and go, oh, okay, just listen and go, okay, I get the leak. So it's not real hard. I only need a little bit of information. I don't need a lot. And all they can do is just give me declassified information. I can go, okay, here's what they're going to do for it. Classified, okay, ciao. So they thought, because they're perverse, I was connecting to them and I was able to see through their perversion. Then they assume you're a pervert. You're a pervert, see, you're naturally a pervert. I'm naturally like you because you tell me, here's what we're doing with this, with classified information and not declassified. You didn't have to tell me. I figured it out. It's not hard. Okay, shit. Okay, okay, but if you put no restraints on yourself, whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. Besides, I always get what I aim for, and your hind and soul is what I came for, right? And you're like, fuck, whatever happened to my Pennsylvania twist? It's now the mash. The vampires were feasting, so you're like, these fuckers are crazy, and they always. I was sitting there. I connected to Michigan because I finally went to Ypsilanti because George Gervin went there. And it's only like 30 miles from Ann Arbor. It's a little college town, 22,000. Right? It's got the little bitty college next to the big, ginormous college and stuff, and it's just outside of Detroit, where my boy Gaines is from. And me and Gaines had it was a spring and a summer, and then he went back because his parents got enough money to send him back to private school instead of public school. Because he was diagnosed as being Asperger's. Okay, because we will say shit like, it's like, and they sit there and say, well, they cannot not say that. Like when we went to the movie theater at the old Sin Capri, and the big, huge, ginormous fat guy was paying to go in early through the emergency doors, and then they got him all the pop. And Brian's like, and Anthony's like, and Rodney's all, shh, you don't say that, you don't talk. And Anthony's like, somebody got to say it, he's going to kill himself. Okay. Eating that much food, and then if he has enough money to kill himself eating much, they'll all accommodate him. This is wrong. Somebody needs to tell him, no, motherfucker, no. You can't eat this. You eat this much popcorn, it's going to kill you. I'm not going to take your money. It's like a drunk person when they say, I want money. I don't want to, like with Jim Carrey on the, no, I don't want to give you any money because I believe you'll drink it, right? You'll get booze and you'll drink it, right? I just like to get to work without the scourge of humanity on the, and all that stuff like on Liar Liar. Well, that's how Gaines was. Like with the time, but he wasn't that way. Look, same with me. Remember when the disabled Vietnam vet was driving next to us, and Sherrod was like us too. I was like, you don't have an inner filter about but Tulio, okay, but Miguel, and we were sitting there. And we're Rodney the homosexual, we got to say, and he's driving along and he's not paying attention. And Sherrod looks over and goes, you're about to get in an accident, right? And I go, damn, right, you is. And Gaines is like, yeah, watch what you're doing, man. You almost hit this guy, right? And this Vietnam vet, right, starts driving next to us, cussing us out. Right? Anthony rolls down the window and goes, I'm sorry, sir. We saw and we noticed. We apologize. We are so sorry. Okay. Fuck you, nigger. And that's when Anthony goes, oh, hell no. And then he keeps going. The guy kept going. And Sherrod's like, what's he doing? He was chasing us. Road rage, was yelling at us, right? And finally, Anthony sits there and goes, look, we stopped the light thing. The guy's still cussing him out. Anthony goes, look, I'm sorry. It was an accident. It was, that's why they call them accidents. He didn't mean to. My friend here saw it. We corrected it. We're sorry. We really and sincerely apologize. He kept cussing and saying, and then he finally, I think when he said the N-word, Sherrod noticed, he goes, he's got disabled vet plates, right? So we pissed off a disabled, Vietnam vet. And said, we're sorry about it, man. We really appreciate you, And Anthony's being real nice to the guys. Finally, he said the N-word. Then finally, Anthony said, what the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do? We get out of the car, you gonna get us, you gonna beat us up with your walker, roll us over with your goddamn wheelchair? What the fuck are you gonna do? We fucking apologize. Now shut the fuck up. Guy shut up and drove off. Okay. Just like what happened to me with the dude in Pittsburgh, the janitor in the bathrooms. When I was in my Air Force unis, and I went looking around for a bathroom, and I went to, and I look and I said, hello? Is anybody in here? Right. So I go to the urinal, all pissed. The guy closed off all the things and then was coming up and he goes, you didn't see the fucking bathroom was closed? And it's like, I didn't see it. There's plenty of bathrooms around here. I said, look, sir, I'm sorry. I just had to use the restroom. And I just, no one was in here. So I just went in, used it real fast. And, I saw the clean card and all that. But, he sits there and goes, don't you understand what that means? I said, what did you not understand? And I'm like sitting there. He keeps cussing me out, calling me stupid. Then finally I said, what the fuck do you not understand? You ain't cleaned it yet. One more person pissing on it ain't gonna make no difference no how. Now just leave me the fuck alone. I couldn't find another bathroom. I used to say, I'm gonna be late for my flight. Listen to you, bitch. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You have a nice flight. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. What the fuck, right? I was like, why did I have to cuss this grown man out? I'm apologize, but no, they'll run all over you, okay? And the moment you say, what the fuck you gonna do? Okay, they go, oh, like Steffi. And when she kept abusing the hell out of me and shit like that, then finally I just went off on her. I just stop, spit was coming out. I broke a blood vessel in my eye, right? She got like a little kid and went like this and hugged me around my neck and said, I'm so glad I'm not the only one going crazy around here. I said, God dang, Steffi, if I go crazy like you do, we're going to be fucking Sid and Nancy from the Sex Pistols. Murder-suicide. No, she goes, it's like being married to Spock. It's like when shit goes crazy, you can't go crazy on each other. You just got to sit down and go. And I used to tell her that and tell her, this town's full of charlatans. This place is horrible. They're all racist. They're all creepos. They'll rip you off as soon as look at you. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's Fort Bragg. It's Cumberland County, North Carolina. I mean, as I told you about it before you moved here. But you said, you'll take care of me. I am taking care of you. But I didn't do it good enough to fit her standards. And she told me that when we got to Phoenix. I said, I don't know if we can make it. You may not be able to handle it here. It's really hard. Well, I can make it with you. And I got her through. She didn't die. She got to Phoenix, went to therapy, became a lesbian, and told me what a pig men were, how disgusting it was having sex with men because they have orgasms and women do not. And heterosexual sex was disgusting. And I used to sit there and tell her, you need to quit saying that, especially in front of our son. Okay, I am not ashamed or ashamed of my sexuality. Every time I see my sexuality and I see that little boy playing around the house in the backyard, I am proud of my sexuality. I don't want to fucking hear it. I got mad. I've had it. Okay? But they don't hear that. It didn't even happen. It's like, OJ, what if I did it? They black out. Like Frodo's character on the Hughes Brothers fucking From Hell. Their eyes get dilated and they go, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, fuck. And you remember it like it was yesterday. And it didn't even happen to them. That's how they are. I wonder if they do the same thing when they're sexually molesting young girls on Epstein Island. I wonder if the assholes, if I've had it, that make all those fucked up videos for lots of money, do the same thing when they look at a story and go, ooh, I'm going to try and make millions of dollars of this. I'm Poshmarting, and then I'm going shopping, and then I'm going to a restaurant, and we'll keep you in mind. Then I'm going to Outback. Fuck yeah. After that, then I'm going to Las Vegas. I wonder. Nida mía, no quiero saber. But I know artificial general intelligence and quantum computing knows. I don't need to know. I'm not God. I'm just the gracious good shepherd, the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer, proven beyond any reasonable doubts. If you have reasonable doubts, I think you are Frodo's character from Hell going off to kill prostitutes to keep the royal family's genealogy clean. Psychopaths. Assholes. Okay. In a mood. I'm in a mood. When I have to clean up hell, there is no plan. There is no code. There is no discovering the miracles to the universe, the secrets of the universe. There's no fucking secret, okay? It's right in your face, and it's the truth, and it's faithful, and it loves you, and it's real, okay? Like I told Steffi when she threw a fit on me to see if I was going to pay attention to her or try to watch the Duke-Michigan basketball game. I was like, baby, I hardly ever watch things, especially since we've been married. I'm just want to watch the championship game tonight. And she put me in a, you know, what's more important to you, your wife or the basketball game? Can't me and you talk while I watch the basketball game? I will sit and listen to you. And then afterwards, I sat and told her, I said, you could have came and did a strip tease in front of the TV for the thing, I married you. The thing I like best with you was kissing you and having sex with you and watching your beautiful body and your face. And I love you, I love you, I love you. Right? Okay. If you did that, I would have read about, and I told her, I would have read about the basketball game in the USA Today at work tomorrow morning. But no, you wanted to fight to see, what's more important to you, basketball or me. If you're going to fight with me because you want me to pay attention to you instead of the basketball game, okay, I'd rather watch basketball. Anybody in their right mind I'd rather watch basketball. There you go. Shut up, Affleck. Okay, see what I'm saying? And so when I go to a fashion show or a concert with people sitting there, or a thing where they're doing a poet reading, I was like, I don't want to fucking hear this. Okay, what do we do? Okay, it's Maya Angelou. I'm a woman phenomenally. It's from my hip to my lip to my slip to the tip. I have to sit and listen to this? Yeah, God, isn't it pat the time yet? I mean, what the fuck? I'll dance with you. I just don't want to listen to this egotistical woman go on and on and on about how amazing and great she thinks she is because she thinks she's not a good person because of something that happened to her when she was 5 years old. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to wait for life to be over. All right. I was sitting there. I wanted to watch my video and get some sleep and get some rest. I turned on, Saved by the Bell. It showed up on my thing and started watching it, right? Oh, and Mr. Belding's long-held brother tore up the test. I love this guy. And I was like, we'll see what happens. Earl, it's just people pretending for money. Yeah, I'll listen to my video and then go to bed. I don't need to, no. I could always go on YouTube and see if they have back episodes of Saved by the Bell on YouTube. And, that's the one of Mr. Belding's brother, and go watch it if I really, really want to. Do you really, really want to? No, hell no, I don't really want to. Do you? I want to give Patrick a hug and spend lots of times with him, garden with him. Get to know his girl and say, hey, would you think I was trying to scam people for money? They did. Because they got calls from people in the government trying to get money. And did you do this? I said, no, Patrick, I didn't do anything like that. It's just people fucking with you so we don't have a good relationship. Okay. He doesn't listen. It's like his mom all over again. It's like, shit. And then same thing with Noah. And I'm like, I was abused like hell by your mom. I'll be damned if I'm going to sit there and say, please be in my life. Yes, but I'm going to fuck the neighbor, fuck you, and then fuck the cat, and then say thank you for doing it and give me all your money. And I'm going to say, yes. I could always just jump off the tower in the back of the house and kill myself if I wanted to, but I don't. Right? Do you know what I'm saying? Right? Life is a precious gift given us to us by the glory of God. What makes you think I'm going to sit here and indulge you and suffer all the abuses I had to suffer with your mother because of contracts and money? And then if I give you a contract that says I'm going to give you a lot of money, then, me and Britney Spears are happy because we get our money, and it's the make-believe money that I made with my songs and my poems and my books and my movies and my screenplays. Just forgive debt and trespass, love one material, faithful peace, or shut the hell up because you're no help in performing the apocalypse at all, right? I bet you a lot of you selfish assholes, I gotta learn to love myself, wonder what it's like being absolutely faithful, courageous, kind, loving, and beautiful. You haven't figured it out in the last 15 years since I've been here? Maybe they're not watching. Maybe Susanna Martinez is retarded and she's the only one. Okay, Todd Garrison and the Koch brothers, they're all retarded and they're holding all the information quiet. Do they run for it? They must run White Sands. You're obnoxious. It's the damn Koch brothers. They're ruling the world. The Koch brothers have taken over the world. They have control of Las Cruces, and they also have control of Cochise County. And together, they are sitting there going, if you don't buy all our shit and listen to our stuff and vote Trump for president, we will blow everything up. How did you guys get Biden for, what the fuck? They lied and cheated. How do you cheat? You guys are in charge. How can people cheat to win something when you the HNIC and got everything under control and for what you got, best Wi-Fi in the world? It makes no sense. Of course it makes no sense. Just like money makes no sense. Fighting over it to fuck makes no sense. And being an egomaniac that's a brain chemical addict makes no sense. You think if it made sense that people could help being a brain chemical addict? I'm going to go check the mail so I can check the trash and throw away half the stuff. Yeah, it's nice exercise. And the trees are pretty. Peace out, all right?